Well, I'm back again, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret from Emmy's Orchids, and what are we looking at now? Well, we're looking at one quite decent Catasetum type, and that is Catasetum pileatum, or pileatum, yellow giant. Move them along. This one here is, here we go, Cycnoches. Let's see if it'll focus. Wine Delight. There we go. And it's got a tiny amount of water. Two little frazzled pseudobulbs. And this one. I think it came with these two. And this one. And it tried to grow this one, which it wasn't successful. And then it's tried to grow this one. And let me just show you. Can you see how fragile it is? Because it's not rotting anymore, but I think it got too wet. Anyway, and these roots here, they haven't been able to go down. A question. These are not showing my ignorance, but I'm new to this type of orchid here. Are these like a cakey where you can snap them off and replant them? You might all go a gasp with horror and think, what's she talking about now? But it's just funny, isn't it? You see how that has all but rotted back, and it's as if this one's taking all the strength. And I don't know now, I mean it's the wrong time of year because this should be going into dormancy now, but for future reference, I mean, what am I going to do with this all winter? Oh goodness gracious. And it's like this one here. This was a lovely one. What was this one called? This is one, Cycnoches Taiwan Gold. See, look at that. I paid €35 for that. I only bought it 25th of June. And it came lovely. It came with this humongous, pseudobulb here. But then put a growth out up here. And the one that was lower down, I've just actually pulled this off. And the reason I've pulled it off is, look, it's gone soft. Look at that. So, I'm just wondering, just try to put up whether just to leave that and let it just go into its dormancy. I have no idea. You see this part here. See, those are the roots it came with. Magnificent. And they were, quite viable. So this one now here, that's rock hard. See, that's where that pseudobulb was. That one. Attached there. So, this one then attempted to put up this. And, no, are we focused? Let me see a bit of focus. Come here, focus. Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? That. So what do I do with it now? I mean, that's... See, this is hard as rock. So I know, I mean, I can cut all these off. These are neither use for ornament now. And I have to hope that in the spring there'll be enough strength, she says, in this last little bit of the pseudobulb to allow a new growth to come forth. So that's that one. Taiwan gold. Ah dear. And this one. Let's have a look what this one is. Here we go. Oh, this is my Fredclarkeara After Dark, black SVO Black Cherry, €32. This is the one I got last year. And Michael McCarthy promptly said, no, it won't flower this year, Margaret. And he was right. So what's happened? So that can come out for a start. So it produced a pseudobulb, this one, and then that's it. Let's put a little bit more light on. There we go. So that's the original pseudobulb. Well, it could be that one. But it produced this new growth. Well, attempted to. And as you can see, I was growing it in the PET method. And this was going great guns. And I've got this pseudobulb here with a little growth here. Can you see? And then it just started to die back. There we go. That was the effort. And if we look at this one here now, it's a bit soft. Let's have a look underneath. Can you see? A bit soft. So what would you do with this? And don't ask me to throw it in the bin. Not at €32. Surely. I mean, that's solid, that is. It's even tried to put something out there. So, 1 out of 3. And I love the Catasetum types. And they're so expensive over here. So this one. Could this be a success story? Again, grown in the PET method. And this one started to go into dormancy. And, sorry, I can hear bits falling off the countertop. So, I've not introduced any water in this for, what, a week now? This sphagnum moss here is just starting to dry out. It's not completely dry, but it's just starting to dry. There we go. Don't know what that is. Oh, those are the roots down there. I thought, what's that? So this one came with this bulb and this bulb. So this year, it has produced this bulb. And it has produced this bulb. So whatever the growing conditions it required, I got this one right. Don't ask me how. But like I say now, it's going into dormancy. Well, I'm assuming it's going into dormancy because that's usually what they do. So you have to stop watering, which I have. And I'll just put it back up on the south-facing windowsill where it's been sitting since I got this. And hopefully, at some point, she says, it might bloom. But where it blooms from, when it'll bloom, I have no idea. So I'm still learning with these. And like I say, maybe next year I'll get it right. Who knows? But if at first we don't succeed, we don't give up. I never give up. You know what I mean? I hate being defeated when it comes to orchids, but what can you say? So, if you've got any comments, please leave them as to, or shall I just, I mean, all I've done with this one here, is put it under a shelf in the grow room. And this one just sits in a naughty corner. And it's been sat in the naughty corner for weeks. That one is still on the windowsill. But I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So, thank you for joining me once again. There we go, you see. It was stood on here, me thinking it's got some moisture, and it hasn't. So, thank you for joining me once again, and leave any comments if you feel it appropriate. So from me to you, take care. Bye-bye now.